Welcome to Mom Space Summit. This is a space just for moms so that they have time to nourish themselves and also grow themselves. Because we always give, as moms, we always give so much to our family and kids, right? So this session is on alternative incomes for moms. My name is Liz Chu and I'm the moderator for this panel discussion. I'm a lawyer turned entrepreneur, founder of a brand consultancy called The Brand Advantage, and also a mom to 3 kids. Our panel discussion today will cover 3 forms of income. First, passive income. Second, active income. And thirdly, residual income. So moms, take your pick. There's not just one form of income that we can hope to look forward to, but there's many, depending on our schedules and what we can accommodate. So before we dive into it, here's an overview of our lovely panelists. The first, we have Pauline Teo. She is a key trainer of at International Company Value Investing College and also passive income guru. Second, we have May Ng. She is the creator of Supermom TV and drop shipping and drop servicing extraordinaire. This is for the active income. And thirdly, we have Raymond Chia, 6-figure residual income expert. He's able to help us figure out our residual income plan without selling for the Shopless franchise. Okay, so we'll just dive into this, right? Okay, so please tell us more about what you do, starting with Pauline.
Hello everyone. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Pauline and I'm known as the Millionaire Mom. Not sure whether anyone of you have seen my YouTube videos or Facebook videos. Yeah.
They're everywhere. Just Google her, you'll find her.
No need to Google, it pop up in my Facebook every now and then.
Okay, yeah. And yes, I specialize in this thing called passive income, and I've got 2 grown-up children. The eldest one is 20 years old now in year 2 NTU, and the other one 17 years old. And yeah, a lot of people were very shocked, like, you know what's the good thing about passive income, which is you make money and you still look young when your kids are growing up, yeah? Okay, so, well, what do I do? Why is it that I do this thing on passive income? Actually, I used to be a public servant. A lot of people thought I was from the financial sector. Actually, I'm not. Okay, I was actually, my degree was hospitality and tourism. And after I graduated, I worked in the public sector, which is a ministry, for 10 over years. And why is it that I started to do this thing on creating passive income? It was actually because in year 2000 to 2009, I mean, every one of us want to prepare for our children's education, right? So in year 2000, when I had my first kid, I wanted to prepare for her education fund. So what I did was actually bought into this thing called the unit trust.
Yep.
And for 10 years, 2000 to 2009, I actually lost 40%, which is about 40K. Now,
ouch.
It's really a big ouch. For someone, it's like, I saved this, my hard-earned savings, every month a few $100s. So in 2010, I tell myself, cannot. This is meant for their education. As a mom, I want to be responsible mom, okay? Yeah, financial responsibility is also a responsibility for mothers. So that's why I said, for the next 10 years, cannot. I must make sure I make back my 40K at least. So I went to learn how to do this thing called value investing and started to create passive income. And now every year I've been collecting like a 6 digits, at least a high 5 digit to a 6 digits every year in terms of passive income.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
and
amazing.
the best thing is this, in passive income, like we call it the dividends income and so on, it's actually tax-free in Singapore. Yeah, so that's why I encourage everyone to actually invest. But of course, first of all, invest in yourself, have the right knowledge, and you know how to create passive income. And later on, I will share with you guys more how to do it systematically.
Okay. So next we have May.
Yes. Hi everyone, my name is May. So many of you know me as Supermom TV. So, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys, and I used to be a property agent. Okay, so right now I'm doing full-time job shipping, job servicing. I'm also a full-time YouTuber, so my Supermom TV is my YouTube channel, and I also have running a coaching business right now. So I'm currently having a few businesses, all at home. So I'm running all these full-time at home, at the same time taking care of my kids. So my story is, because I was a property agent, my work was very, very hectic, super hectic, and usually it's like weekends was the most busy, okay? So after that, when I still remember after giving birth, right, I started work immediately after the 1-month confinement, okay? Sadly, At the second month, my newborn baby got infected by tooth virus and has to be hospitalized. As a new mom,
Ouch.
first time mom, and this thing happened. Oh my god, I feel like a total
that's
failure.
really stress,
I was very, very stressed. So I was lying down on the hospital bed with my baby. That time, because it caused him to have a very massive diarrhea with high fever. Okay, this right. So his bum was really red, and I really cried a lot. Yeah, correct. Okay. So then, so I was like lying on the hospital bed, and I was thinking to myself, I need, even though I'm very ambitious, I love my job. I love my property agent job. But the thing is, I think my priorities change. I need to focus more on my kid. So that's why I want to find an alternative work from home job so that I can take care of my kids. I think a lot of us need this, right? So I stumbled upon drop shipping because and then I took a course on digital marketing. So that's how I actually started this whole drop shipping thing, which was like about 8 years ago. Yeah. Then from there I started to explore around, and I finally 3 years later, after a lot of struggle, learning, struggle, failure, and everything, and 3 years later, I kind of like successfully built a dropshipping store selling furniture to local Singapore clients.
Wow.
Okay, from scratch, no startup, no ads also, and in 4 months' time, less than 4 months, I made 33,000. I know it's not a lot. I'm not making a lot, but as a stay-at-home mom, I taking care of my kids full time. I feel that this is reasonable,
Yes.
but it's still not my target yet because I want something to replace my real estate income.
I
So
see.
to be honest, my real estate income I can easily earn a 5-figure.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, every
Yes.
time. Yeah, correct. Last time, okay, but now I don't know. So then of course I have to. There's a lot of struggles here and there, you know, as a mom, because after that I also have conceived my second child.
Yes.
And I told myself that I think like at the time doing dropshipping, my kind of like income was like only 3 to 5K. Seriously, it's very little. So I want to pivot, and I kind of like find ways to scale up my business. So after that, I was involved in this challenge, this crazy challenge that challenged me to make 10K in 10 days.
Wow.
In 10K, okay? So from there, I kind of like think out of the box, and I create back the same system that I had for my dropshipping, and I apply it on my job servicing business. On my this new business. New business, and I generated 8,000 plus in 6 days.
Okay.
So that is how I kind of managed to really completely replace my real estate income, but after many years.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So that is my story.
Wow, that's-
yeah, correct.
that's
Thank
insane.
you.
Okay, thank you so much for your sharing.
you.
Now we will go to Raymond. Please share your story. Like, introduce yourself.
Okay, this is Raymond here, and I'm a father of two. I have two grown-up boys, 24, 26. The younger one now is studying maybe the final year uni. Okay, I was in financial planner as a top producer, top manager in one of the big company locally, insurance. Okay, then I came to know about this author, Robert Kiyosaki, read about the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and attended the business school for investor. Okay, that one cost me a bomb. Then I know that financial planning is self-employed. Then I'm going into business. But the thing is that in Singapore it's illegal. At that time, 1998, network marketing is illegal, so it's out. But until year 2000, it become legalized already, and I re-look into it. That's why after that, I go into network marketing, and it is a huge challenge because when people talk about MLM is illegal, when people talk about network marketing, I have to sell because it's direct selling. I have to sell. Don't come to me. When you label out here MLM, people start to put the word member lose money.
And then they run away from you. Is
Yeah,
it?
siap, siap,
Yeah,
siap.
they run away.
That to me is that make life meaningful. Wow, that is good.
Wow, big way to pivot. Very good, very good.
And
Yeah.
actually, I too engrossed into the business, and we run day and night because it's our own business. Okay, and I neglected my two boys growing up process. That is my greatest regret in my life. Okay, so now it cannot rewind. So all the moms out there, if you can be like these two ladies here and can work from home, that's wonderful. But that was my regret. That's why I tell everyone that please, they only grow up once and they cannot rewind the time. Okay, and unfortunately, after that, I walk out from my marriage. It's forced or whatever thing. But the thing is that it's also a blessing. Okay, so I get to know and I leave everything with my ex already, and I go into a new one with zero because due to the two boys, I don't want to fight. So that I just walk out, and that was a very tough time for me. And I still remember I have good income because it's $1 million circle member there. So bank all trust me with high credit. So I go into a few wrong company. That's where I learn. Okay, so how to select a company is really important. And I came to know about this company not built to be rich, because the owner is already tycoon and he built to bless others. So that is the part that I'm quite fortunate. And then that is the thing. When I come to talk about this, people say that, oh, MLM, network marketing, I don't like selling. So the first year is quite tough for me, in the sense that I can make a 5-figure income. No, 5-figure is yearly. Okay, so it just can survive. But later I went US and learned from this guru, and without selling. That is the part that for Asian, I don't believe in MLM, don't do selling. But when I start to implement it, the graph actually go up this way. And so now I found this system, Shopless franchise, and it help people. Do not need to do selling, do not need to do a lot of recruitment, and the most important thing is that you just have to focus to help a few of them to make 6-figure income. Last year I've created a few 6-figure income earner without selling, and those introverted ones don't want to talk to people about product, all these things. So that we just press on.
Wow, yeah.
All of us have to learn from you, right?
No, I have to learn from your millionaire mom and this super TV mom. Well,
Thank you so much for your introductions, right? And this is something that I think a lot of moms feel like we want so much to create good income for our families and also be able to provide anything our children need and want, right? But then there's also the time factor and how to do it. So this is something that it's a very common tension, I think, that modern day moms have. So it's really a blessing really to learn from everybody here. So I would like to ask the next question, like how and why I think most of you have shared about why, right? So how has this changed your life, and how exactly did you get into it, and a bit more nitty-gritty for us to understand. Starting with Pauline.
Okay, I think a lot of people, how do I create a passive income? I was one of the graduates of V College. V stands for Value Investing, and we have been around for 12 years. When I was still in the civil service, I have the wrong idea about stocks investment. Okay, like for example, I'm just going to share with you guys something called, I think this one more palatable to most people, called a REITs. Real Estate Investment Trust. So I think May will understand very well. We talk about real estate, I think her eyes blink, right? She loves her property agent job. So it is a very simple business model. After I learned about investing, how to get passive income, really, I'm unlike probably Raymond. Probably mom cannot say we work very hard to take care of our children. No matter what, I'm a very hands-on mom. Mom has to be hands-on. Okay, so I have to create something that's passive. Right? So I was working in the already 9 to 5 job, so-called like a civil servant. So how do I then grow my savings? Why is it important to grow savings? I just want to highlight is because, some of us got savings. Okay, we work very hard, we save very hard, we put the money in the bank. Then we will lose to one thing. Low interest rate, lose to inflation. This one everybody knows. So we have to grow our money, but yet we cannot be like, sometimes some of us may not have the time to really do another maybe part-time e-learning or e-commerce or whatever kind of stuff. And we're happy with our jobs, let's say. Like for example, I was that time very happy as a civil servant. Right? So I need to find something that's passive. That's why I talk about REITs, right? Real Estate Investment Trust. Now imagine this, do y'all go shopping?
Of course.
Yeah, go shopping. Okay.
love shopping.
Guys also love shopping. When I talk about this, I know moms, shopping, our favorite hobby. How can you shop and make money at the same time?
Awesome.
So, right, So that was when I said, actually, we can actually do shopping, and most of my my money that I make, I come from shopping. For example, have you heard of like Capital Land Mall?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
Ion,
Yes.
Plaza Singapura, Funan is owned by Capital Land Mall. And Fraser Centre Point. Anyone of you lives in North Point, Causeway Point, UT Point, all the points belong to Fraser Centre Point. So you know they actually, all these shopping mall collect rental, right? So they collect the rental, 90%. Yes, 90% of net income will be distributed. All these rental will be distributed back to the shareholders. So it is quite confirmed that you will get that passive income one, right? It's like you become a landlord without really managing the stores and everything. People collect for you, you just own the shares, let's say 1,000, 2,000 also can. Own the shares, then after that systematically they will give you. And right now, for example, Fraser Centre Point, the dividends that we collect is at around 4 to 5% per year. So it's easily beating the bank, right? But of course, you also need to understand that investing has got risks. So need to understand how to go about doing systematically, and that's where V College, what I do is, every time people tell me that I do stocks investment, like stocks investment very risky, but the profile of me, I'm the super kiasu kiasi.
Singaporean.
Singaporean,
Yes.
right?
Typical.
Because I was brought up in a way that my dad asked me to go and work in the civil service. Yeah, my degree was hospitality and tourism. He doesn't even want me to work in hotel because of the graveyard shift. When he saw my internship, where are you? I'm not working. 3 a.m. and yes, because of my night shift.
Yeah.
So that is why he doesn't like me to work in hospitality. He said, 做进护岗 that means go work in the public sector, iron rice bowl.
Iron rice bowl.
Yeah, so imagine I was that kind of personality and a busy mom of two, I can still do it and create like a 5-6 digits passive income. Must work on a system that actually works. So this is the reason why even if just a basic thing about a REIT, you will know that you can collect passive income. Yeah, so that's why I say it is really, everyone must learn how to do it properly. There's a way to do it, and we can take care of our family, take care of our finances, and after that, once you take care of our finances, family will be happy lah.
So what is the one thing that you are so grateful for that this has brought you? Like, how has it changed your life?
I think once I lived out, you see, every time when I look at finances, really is a huge thing when it comes to family. I started a family young, in my early 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So in my early 20s, and even if you go to 30s, in fact, a lot of my friends like at 40s, you see, everything is all about money. Cannot say, oh yeah, money is not important. Some people tell me that, I'm like, really?
You can't live on love and air.
Yeah. Really? I mean, then what happened to all these divorce cases where it's actually because of money, many of them?
Yep.
Of course, some is because of the party or whatever lah. But really, if the family has taken care of the finances, I will tell you one thing is what have actually changed. At 40 years old, my husband also worked very hard. At 40 years old, one night he came back, he had a heart attack.
Oh dear.
Yes. And luckily, I really discovered it fast, sent him to the hospital within 5 minutes and managed to save him. You see. But for the next 1 year, because we have passive income, he has the choice of not working for the next 1 year to recuperate the health. He started to eat healthily, go swimming, exercise, and then before he find another job to get ready for the next phase of life. Yeah,
Okay.
so at least I would say something. Once we have a financial freedom, we have a freedom of choice.
Wow, excellent. That's an excellent nugget as well. Financial
Yeah.
freedom of choice. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. May, how about you?
Teach me later.
Yes, of course.
So for me, of course, I've already achieved what I want. I mean, my goal was to replace my real estate income.
Yes.
So of course, this one brings me to a lot of time freedom as well. So this is something that I want because I want to spend more time with my family, and I'm also a very hands-on mom. I don't have a maid at home, so everything I do.
Wow.
Oh, you do?
Super
You
mom.
don't have also. Oh, wow.
When they were young, I
Wow.
only started to have a helper 2 years ago because of my father-in-law.
I see.
But all the while, I never had
Wow.
any helper.
Yeah.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah, I'm the type that like to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
So then, but right now I've settled this financial issue, right? And so I have more time now.
Yes.
So, and I want to give back to the community. So that's why I kind of like 2 years ago, I have this mompreneur mission. And also because a lot of my friends around me having a similar profile as me, I think for all of us, right?
Yeah.
We kind of like not just about money, we also need to have self-love. We need to love ourselves.
Yes, of course.
So from there, I kind of like family one side, financial one side, settle. So now it's myself, I think of myself. So I want to kind of like empower other of my friends, similar. And I also want to think of my own passion. And I'm kind of like a very creative person. So I have a lot of creativity, but
Can tell.
Yes, really? Very creative. Okay, then it's like okay lah. I start to do YouTube lah. That's how I
Yes.
started. My whole journey started from YouTube.
Yes.
Last time I was like quietly doing dropshipping, and I don't even meet my friends, everything. Just stay at home and take care of children, just like that. I feel myself, I really need to love myself more. So that's why I like slowly, okay lah. I try to go YouTube first. Try, then after that, then I learned video marketing, everything. And now I'm kind of like, a lot of, more and more, after creating a lot of kind of like videos, right? Then start to have a lot of lobangs, a lot of people come and approach me, a lot of collaboration. And I kind of like, all my, I need all my creativity will be put there, as well as I can also pursue on photography. So this is more like for myself, and from there, and also because of this passion, I kind of know more people, and also start to have more mommy friends, and also kind of like some of my friends become my student become best friend. So this is something like it made me whole again.
Okay.
It made me like kind of like because I kind of like lost touch of the world when I was like a few years.
Yes,
right?
especially when the kids are very, very small.
Very small, so you're just at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why during the circuit breaker, I was like, nothing happened. It's still the same. it feels the same to me. So but right now I feel that I'm much more fulfilled because I kind of like my creativity is all, it's also fulfilled lah.
Yeah.
So it's something like self-love. So this is also very important. It's not just about
So for you, it's the financial freedom that that your active income has brought is the ability to empower yourself, to love yourself even more, so you can give back even more.
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank
Can you
so
believe
much.
she says she's very quiet?
Quiet. She says she's quiet, but she's not actually. Raymond,
maybe at first.
Yes.
your turn.
My
please.
turn.
Yes.
I forgot what
How
to say.
how has this changed your life? Your residual
Okay.
income.
Actually, after I take high credit to go into a few wrong company. You see, people say they're very stupid. 6 figure lost once already, you lost it twice, and you make it third time. So that people who easily believe in others, I think also easily to get successful also. So I was into deep, so-called deep shit already. A lot of loan, and I can't imagine if I don't do it. Actually, I already go into bankruptcy already. And that's quite serious. And even though for share last time I lost $500,000 before.
Yeah, must learn the right way.
Scary,
Wow.
yeah.
Must
That's
learn.
why I have to
That
learn
is-
from her. No?
Yeah,
Okay,
must learn
so
from
that is the thing when I come to I love network marketing is because this is how what Warren Buffett said that if you cannot find something that you can earn while you sleep, you have to work until you die. You know?
Yeah.
So that is the
True
part, and I have this kind of a feeling that I want to do it differently to call ourselves a game changer.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the thing. No need to do selling, and no need to find a lot of people. Don't have to keep recruiting. So that is the part that you can have a more free time. But with one thing that I always share with them is that with your sincere heart, if you really want to help them, that's why I can do selection. I don't just do mass recruitment. I did it before. I'm actually a prospecting machine. Okay, I go everywhere, I can talk to people, and I get telephone number even from custom officer, Singapore, Malaysia.
Custom officer.
Yes, and that is the part as a prospecting machine, prospecting animal. So, but not everyone like me, so it's not transferable. So right now, we have this way of it's just being sincere, and if anyone come to you when do an interview and they are selected, so almost a 6-figure income is there. But again, at first when I say 6-figure income, a lot of people feel that that is a tall goal, is huge, it's
unattainable, like
unachievable,
I don't know how to
you know.
achieve it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, just to tell you, if you are earning average 8,334, you are 6-figure income earner. You know, so actually it's very
8,334.
very
Everybody,
achievable, very
8,334.
achievable. You know, so actually that's why when she said 5-figure, I said, oh, that one is a 6-figure income already. You know, so that is the thing that how I can really, because my 2 boys grown up already, and how I can give back. That's why when I was invited to this, I said, okay, yeah, I will, because this one is very achievable. So long you no need selling skill, all you need is sincere heart to help. That's all.
Yes.
Wow.
This one I have.
Good, good.
Am I eligible?
You are overqualified.
Yeah, so there's one thing that we want to address, or a few things. Like, I mean, there are always common misconceptions about the different areas that you guys are in. So I'll just throw this to the floor. Whoever wants to jump in, jump in. What are the misconceptions of what you do, and how would you like to address them?
Okay, so I think for mine, I'll talk about stocks lah. Even REITs fall under stocks. So when I actually touched stocks, the first person who jumped at me was my dad. Yeah, because he was the one who asked me to work in the public sector, right? The having the iron rice bowl. He's like, wow, even my uncle said, 你炒股啊. That means you play in the stock market. I said, no. I invest, all right? And when I invest in a proper way, in a safe manner. So I always tell people, risk versus risky. Okay, if you do not know, it's risky. That's why Warren Buffett say this. Risks come from not knowing what you are doing. Just like swimming. Is swimming risky? Well, it is for those who don't know how to swim.
Yes.
You jump into the water, 1.8 meter, you will drown, or 3 meter, you will drown. But for people who knows how to swim in the swimming pool, if it's 3 meter, you just zoom and float all the way, right?
Yes.
So that's why it's the same as investing, or especially like REITs investing or stocks investing. We need to learn how to do it in a proper way. That's why I advocate this thing called value investing. This is one. Second misconception is people thought need a lot of money. Okay, yeah, you do not need a lot of money to start investing. My daughter started to invest at 18 years old. Now at 20-year-old, she's collecting passive income.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Warren Buffett started at 11 years old. So moms, don't tell me you have an income lesser than an 18-year-old or an 11-year-old. They work on their allowance and start to invest. All right? So with $5 a day, you can start to do investing. Yeah, so that's why we need a proper way of doing it. So that's the second thing. First, knowledge is important because risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Second, limited capital, you can start. And third, a lot of people thought, you need a lot of time to monitor the market. So I just want to tell you, share with you, I'm a busy mom. Just not like me. I don't have a helper, except for like 2 years ago when my father-in-law fell sick. Okay, so I got to get a helper to take care of him. Other than that, 10 years ago when my kids were young, like 5, 7 years old, I have to take care of them. I have to bring them to childcare center. Then after I go to work, I rush back, all right, send them back from childcare center, prepare all the whatever night things. By the time 11 p.m., what will happen to all the moms? Okay, before they knock out, I knock out already. Y'all know, right? Everybody knows. We sleep with our children on our children's bed. Our husband where? Don't know. Why can't I'm with my kids? Okay, because we just fell asleep with the children.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is common
occurrence,
right?
yes, definitely.
Where got time to monitor the market? So the key thing is this. Once you have the right knowledge, you know how to do it with efficient time. Mothers need to know how to manage time efficiently and effectively. So 3 things, these 3 misconceptions. This is where, I teach people how to do it systematically with limited capital and limited time.
Excellent.
Because I'm able to do so, everyone can do it.
That can or not?
That also can. Yes, actually, fathers are even better. Yeah.
Okay, so how about you both? Whoever wants to go first?
Yeah, so for mine, for drop shipping, job servicing, so basically e-commerce misconception, the most common thing is people say that it's very hard to get people to buy my stuff, to get sales, right? So actually it is not, as long as you have the right marketing strategies, and because there are a lot of people say drop shipping is dead. I think I heard this over and over again. Yes. Because this drop shipping has been for a few years, and when I first started, it was doing really good. It's something new, and then you can drop shipping is like something that you can sell people's products without you don't need the inventory, you don't need the stocks, you don't need even to fulfill the order. You can just ask the supplier to send the items for you, right? So then it's like a lot of people. It's very easy for you to set up. Yeah, it's easy to set up. Okay, can be also low cost, right, and risk free also. But that's why a lot of people will try this business.
Yes.
A lot of people want to try. Oh, it's very interesting at home. I can just find supplier and then find popular demand products, and then I can just sell it online. But actually, but a lot of people fail because they couldn't get sales.
Okay.
So if with the right marketing strategies, you don't use back the same strategy over and over again, like probably the old marketing strategy doesn't work anymore, so you need to tweak every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah, technology improved a lot, so you need to improve. And I like to do is something like nowadays, because of advancements of marketing, internet marketing. So I do a lot of video marketing. So the video marketing for products, for services is more engaging. And it's like advertisement on TV.
Yeah.
So that is how I can actually get more sales and also consistent sales. And after I discovered drop servicing, right? So this drop servicing is also same like drop shipping, and I do not need to know the skill. Let's say I want to promote these services, video editing services, example.
Okay.
I don't need to do it myself. I can just can just find a supplier, a freelancer to do it for me. So that is a general thing about job servicing. And this one, it gives you a very high profit margin. It can be at least 100% of profit margin.
Wow.
Yeah, you get your freelancer to do it for you 50